Hey, good afternoon, guys. JR Weis here with the journey of weight loss. I am out getting an evening walk in with Sir Pippin. I don't know how well you can see him or not, but he's down here snooping. That's what he does about, 90% of the walk is snoop, snoop, snoop. So, anyhow, I did a video earlier this week, and I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I didn't upload it, but or save it, or it's just not there. I'm notorious for deleting stuff by mistake, so I must have done that. But first, this video is brought to you by Emmy. Emmy has been around since 1985. Very reliable, very committed, all around, good things. So, and if you didn't get that, Emmy is me. So, yeah. So come on, Pippin, man, you're killing me tonight. He keeps me on my toes, but boy, he's just one snooping dog. He loves checking out everything. And I'm pretty sure he thinks he's walking me. So, all right, guys, I've got a few topics I wanted to run by you. In Belgium, there was some sewer line maintenance workers doing a renovation for some kind of charity building, and they stumbled across. They were in the basement, crawl space, doing this laying pipe for the sewer, and they stumbled across a bunch of gold bars. And from what I gather, nobody knows where these things came from, but its estimated value is $10 million. Oh my goodness, $10 million in gold, and nobody had any idea it was there. But a big thing that's come up is they're like, well, who gets the gold? Does the charity get it? Do the workers who discovered it get it? Now there's treasure hunters that are saying they want to come check out the space and all that kind of stuff. But who do you think? Who should get that gold? Should it go to the charity since it's their property, or should it go to the maintenance workers since they were the ones who discovered it? I know there's like some kind of thing for treasure hunters that if they discover gold, they're entitled to keep it for whatever reason, like finder keepers. I guess, I don't know how it works, but that's the hot topic now, is who gets the gold. And I mean, I'm going to tell you this right now. I would have a very hard time not grabbing a few bars and putting them in my pocket if I was those maintenance workers who found it. I mean, you don't just stumble across gold bars. And, one of those bars are probably worth, $500,000 or something like that. I mean, who knows how much it's worth? It's just, I'm sure maybe a couple of them aren't accounted for. I don't know that for sure. I'm just speculating here, and it's, I'm just giving you my opinion. That's a lot of temptation right there. And I hate to say it, with World War II and all that happened in Belgium, maybe the townspeople got together and buried it, and they weren't around. I'm not trying to put like a bad spin on things, but it was buried, and who knows where it came from. But they're going to try and track it all down and all that kind of stuff. But what are your thoughts? Who should be entitled to that gold? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, this guy named JR Weis from Long Island Audit. I stumbled across his channel a couple days ago. Well, maybe longer than that. And I started watching some of his content, and then I saw he was in court for something. And I'm like, what the heck's he in court for? And he was actually on the stand about this cop that spit in his face, and the cop had gotten charged with I don't remember what it's called. And the cop actually had retired after this incident, and he was charged with whatever crime it is for spitting in somebody's face. And he took a plea deal and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, man, what happened here? So I went and found the videos on what had happened. So Sean had gone to this place. I think it happened in New Jersey or something. I don't remember the location. And he was trying to get some information. And this cop came outside named Fahey and started pushing him around, and actually I think he threw his phone and all this kind of stuff. So, you know, Sean is an auditor. I've told you guys before, I don't really, you know, condone what they do, but, you know, it's their right to do it. So, you know, whatever, you know, let them. Come on, buddy. Come on, stop snooping. Come on. It's just, you know, auditing is not my bag of chips, but you know, they have a right to do it. So, you know, let them do it. Just move along. You know, if you don't like what they're saying, you know, they're within their rights, all that kind of stuff, just walk away. But this cop didn't. He kind of picked on Sean. And then there was another occurrence that had gone down, and Sean actually got a billboard and was driving around town with the Fahey's picture on the billboard, calling him like a time thief or something like that. So Sean had gotten a tip that this officer was stealing overtime or something like that. And, you know, Sean did some investigating, and he had just, you know, started doing his investigation. Well, the first part of his investigation is he wanted to speak with the police officer, and he got his address from like some open record thing. And Sean went to his property to do an interview with him. And he didn't see a no trespassing sign, but there was a sign that said private road. And he made very sure to stay on that road, and he knocked on the cop's door. And this guy just went belligerent on him, which I guess he had enough, and started to threaten to shoot Sean, got his gun, is on the 911 recording telling the dispatcher that he's going to shoot Sean, and he's like backing him up his driveway, and he spits in Sean's face on purpose. And long story short with this whole thing, the cop ended up getting charged. He took a plea deal. Well, the state came after Sean, and they're trying him for criminal trespass. And it kind of baffles me because the attorney representing the state, last name is Fahey. I don't know if there's a relation there or not, but one can only assume that Fahey is not. Ooh, damn bug. Fahey's not a common last name, but Sean in the video says, you know, we want to make sure we're not trespassing. They looked all around, and apparently there was a no trespassing sign in like the bushes that wasn't visible, and they used that as their grounds for charging him with criminal trespass. So Sean took it to court and represented himself, and he did a pretty good job representing himself. And the verdict's going to be out later next month. And I kind of feel like Sean didn't get a fair shake. He should have never been charged with criminal trespassing, because he had everything on video that he was looking for a no trespassing sign. A private road sign is not a no trespassing sign. And then the cop like just went belligerent and threatened to shoot him, and all this on camera. And the state is charging Sean. It just kind of doesn't sit right with me. And then the police officer retired right after this incident, and hopefully Sean is found not guilty. But it just kind of, you guys should go check out his channel. It's called Long Island Audit. And some of the stuff he does doesn't sit well with me, but he is one of the well-mannered auditors out there that I've seen so far. I've seen a few that just absolutely disgust me with how they act, and there's others that it's like, wow, these guys they're legit like journalists, but they're just trying to hold people accountable. And I don't, like I said, I don't agree with and condone with what all of them do, but some of them I do. I guess you could say I support. I don't support the whole auditing thing, because I do feel like it's an invasion of privacy sometimes, but other times I'm like, well, yeah, they have a right to do it. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on that. Go check out his channel. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is this damn Spider-Man movie. I don't know if you've seen the headlines, but they have made over 2 billion doll hairs from this freaking movie. I don't know if you guys understand how much $2 billion is. 1% of $2 billion is $20 million. The movie only cost $225 million to make, and it has now grossed $2 billion and is not showing signs of letting up. That is absolutely insane. And wow, I said this before, that, you know, movie actors and stuff, they just get paid a little too much money for my liking. And the cost of a movie ticket is kind of expensive, and I just can't help but feel that, you know, $2 billion could do a lot somewhere else, you know. But at the end of the day, it's how, you know, everything works. You know, there's demand, and obviously that movie is in high demand. But $2 billion, wow. I mean, and I don't know if that figure includes, you know, overseas. I would assume it probably does, but man, that's just a ton of money. And I want to go see the movie, and I haven't yet. And unfortunately, you know, there's all these damn spoilers online, which, you know, I was watching a YouTube video and I didn't realize there was going to be a spoiler. So now I kind of know the ending, and I'm not going to reveal that here, but, you know, just keep that in mind if you're looking at the new movie. And I mean, what do you think? Should that movie have made $2 billion? Let me know. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Take care. Bye.